Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Jacob Wilson and here is this week's supplement review. Before we start, I'd just like to say make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video. So today's supplement review is going to be on L Carnitine. L Carnitine's tried and true supplement, but I'm going to really talk about it on how it applies to fat metabolism or fat burning. Okay, so L Carnitine, right, is essentially produced from methionine and lysine. So it's an amino acid derivative, right? It's a conditionally essential nutrient, which means when in certain stages you actually like training really hard, you actually may need to get it from your diet. L-carnitine is primarily stored in your muscles. And so because of that, and it's very important for mitochondrial function, which I'll talk about, because of that, it's been studied a lot in the supplement world. So our topic again is fat metabolism. Now, why is it the case? Well, mitochondria is the main place that we burn fat in our cells. And fat, to get into the mitochondria, it doesn't just get in there, it has to get transported into the mitochondria. And to do that, you actually need L-carnitine for that transport process, okay? So it is essential for transporting fat into the mitochondria to get burned. That being the case, people study it for supplementation. Now, one thing we do know is that if in conditions where you might be low in carnitine, like if you're a vegetarian, or if you're elderly, we know that L-carnitine can be very beneficial. Because if you're low in that, you're going to have a problem transporting fats, and you're not going to be able to burn fat as readily. That's why potentially a lot of studies where people are vegetarians, they don't gain as much muscle, and they actually have a higher tendency to gain fat, and it's harder for them to burn fat. Now, let's talk about past those populations. We know that supplementing with L-carnitine when you're obese, studies have shown it actually helps burn fat or you lose more body fat. One of the issues is those studies were combined with fiber as well. But regardless, fiber should be high during a fat loss diet, and carnitine seems to help when you have a lot of body fat. We don't have as much data on people who are ultra lean or lean and healthy, but what I will say is this. We do know that when you're dieting, recovery lowers. Recovery lowers a lot. And if your recovery lowers, you can't train as hard, you can't get as much training volume, and because you're not expending as many calories, you're not going to burn as much fat. So carnitine, we just completed a study with 80 people. 80 people, it's a lot of people, and we had them training really hard, and carnitine improved recovery actually drastically. So we're going to be submitting that paper for publication soon. So if you're recovering faster, then great. That means that could be very positive even if you're healthy or you're lean for burning fat. Now, one thing we know is this: all the studies that have really shown carnitine as a fat burning effect were from a branded form of carnitine known as Carnipure. So Carnipure has the most studies by far that's out there in the literature. In fact, the study we did was with Carnipure. So the majority of studies that are out there are done Carnipure. So when you're looking at the back of a label, make sure it has Carnipure on there because there's so much rich data on there. So again, I recommend you supplementing with Carnipure. I'm not going to say it's going to make you shredded, but it will help you recover faster, and it may help with some fat burning. Again, we need a lot more data on that, but it could be beneficial for fat burning. I recommend taking at least 2 grams a day, but probably 3 grams a day would even be ideal for fat burning in general. Thank you so much, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video. Listen, we're working really hard to put a lot of work behind this. Your contribution to the channel is really just sharing the love, sharing knowledge, so we can help that many more people. I'll see you next time.